So I've been doing a celebrity Dusty Dad series, but now let's just go ahead and bring in the African Coalition, which I know opening up will mean that I have content for like generations probably.
All right, Bourbon Bougie getting down for us. Here we go. Dusties by the dozens. Dusty by the dozens. Bourbon Bougie starting it. Then we have Kendra and her cousins.
But anyways, let's talk about this one. Zimbabwean former Premier League striker Peter Ndovlu tells court he can't pay the £568 in child support for his two children because he already has to fund the upbringing of his 11 other kids.
What? Look, I don't get it. Yeah, I'm sure he's an intelligent man. He's a gifted soccer player, or was. I know he can count. I'm sure when he got to either, child number 1 or 2, he knew that there was a cost to pay for the child. For some reason, we tend to lose our ability to count. Let me keep it going.
What is it about these athletes, these people, that means that they got to spread their sperm all over the place so recklessly? And why these people think that they don't have to actually help raise them financially
Right.
is beyond me. Okay, Ndovlu is now in Africa and
Right.
has.
Let me stop that for a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, especially the gentlemen who get surprised with child support, guess what? When you have kids, they cost money. They cost money. They cost money. Just letting you know. So you might want to either nap up, which means don't have sex, or strap up, which means, put on something. But and then you're going to be, oh, yeah, but it's not my fault. It ain't my fault. You had your chance and you didn't take it. You didn't take it. You didn't strap up, or you didn't wrap up, or you didn't step up. Either way, it's on you. Let me get some shout outs out of the way. Conscious Mind Love in the house. Team Mama in the house. Why is Seeking Knowledge in the house? Lady Rindy is in the house. The Detractor is in the house. Let's keep it going. Here we go.
Been embroiled in a legal battle with the mother of his two children. She wants Ndovlu to pay £1,420 a month, but the Johannesburg High Court ruled that he should pay her £568 a month. He had been ordered by a lower court to pay the money, but appealed the decision. Ndovlu, who in 1999 became the first African player to feature in the newly formed Premier League, stated that he has had no contact with the two children and hasn't spoken to their mother since their conception.
That's pretty sad. That's not a good look for us, fellas. You might want to talk to your boy, because he's making us look bad. You might want to talk to your boy. You might want to fly over to Africa, because don't make it sound like it's a long ways to go, because y'all over there now, flying over there for passporting over there now. Might want to talk to him. Say, hey, 11 kids, bro. You ain't making us look too good. We got Nick Cannon at home. We got Nick at home. We got Future at home. They doing that shit, dude. That ain't cool. And they complaining about the child support too. It might be a little different if they paid the full amount and they somehow found a way to see all their kids, but it never happens that way. It never happens that way. It never, ever, ever happens that way. So I don't get this. I don't get it. Let me keep it going.
So pumping and dumping. That is what he
Yep.
yes. You know, this phenomenon is just wild to me. But he said that he can't afford it because he has 11 other children. And they
And
didn't say
and the thing is whose fault is that? That's the problem I have, is that you hear the guys in the manosphere or even in general complaining about, oh, I gotta pay oh, I gotta pay child support. You know, this is unfair. Remember, the man, you know, is holding me down because I have to pay it. Nobody told you had them kids. You know how the whole stork thing works. You know, why Seeking Knowledge breaks it down like this. When he gets his check, I bet he knows how much is supposed to be there. Yep. Why can't they ever, guess that child rearing cost? Exactly. They always take the chance to skate off scot-free bars. Yeah. If you contribute to a woman's body count, then complain about them, you a simp. Exactly. Bars. Why Seeking Knowledge is firing on all cylinders right now.
this stuff in court and put it on record. They really don't care about the fact that they are dusty as all get out. He says, I'm obliged.
Dusty. We're hitting straight out the gates with the dust. We're hitting straight out the gates with the dust. Everybody will be here soon. But, I didn't want to have any intros or nothing like that. We going straight into the dust. Straight into the dust.
To contribute and see to the maintenance needs of all 13 of my children. I earn a monthly salary that is utilized for my own living expenses, needs, necessities, and liabilities, as well as to contribute to the dependents' expenses and their obligations. As a result of these encounters, 2 minor children were born between the respondent and me. I was not informed by the respondent about the pregnancies or subsequent births of our children. The last I heard of the children was when she instituted maintenance proceedings against me in 2016. NW was eager to stress that he cannot afford to pay the requested child maintenance fees. He said, there is no communication between the respondent and me, and we share no relationship. There is no contact. We share no relationship, and there's no contact between us. Who cares? You made these kids. You are reckless with your sperm.
Yep.
You need to pay. I simply cannot afford a deduction of whatever this unit of money is per month from my salary. The ex-Zimbabwean international was already more than 4,300 pounds in maintenance arrears, according to the report. If you skip down to the bottom, it says the former footballer is believed to have fathered children with at least 5 different women. This includes Sharon D., a gospel singer in South Africa, who has also filed proceedings against NW over unpaid.
See, this is the thing. I don't know what it is, but I think the thing is this. The key to being rich is to being rich, not careless. So he's been paid a pretty penny for his skills on the soccer field. But why do we get so irresponsible with our money? And now he's complaining about child support. If he's so rich and so famous and so cool and everything, and this includes, the everybody in America too. Why are you complaining about child support? You should be, oh man, you know something, Judge, double it. Let's double it. Yes, if you really about taking care of your kids and showing some class, that's what you would do. But nope, complaining about it as soon as you went to the CS to get, to try to get a deal or a bargain, you lost class right there, because your seed, as you guys put it, now you don't want to take care of him or her. Let me keep it going.
Paid child maintenance. He was married to NW for 11 years before they divorced in 2009. The dust is indeed global. The dust is global. And these
Global dust.
Celebrity dusty dads, it shows race, creed, color, profession, doesn't matter. You guys go ahead and weigh in. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.
Right. Dusty's bad dads. Destiny's by the dozens. Kendra and her cousins. Damn, I sound good tonight. You have to admit, I sound good. I sound damn good tonight. Well, we're going to get this started right now. Here we go with Mo. I think his name is Mo. Here we go.
Zoe Poppy.
Sorry, my bad. It's Zoe. He's famous. He's famous, y'all. Here we go.
What's up?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
You have gold teeth now?
I've been here at gold teeth.
You had gold teeth when I talked to you before?
Yeah, but my light was all fucked up. You see I'm in a different environment.
Okay. So Zoe, it's been a year. Do you have a relationship now?
Wait, let me pause this right here. Can you guys hear him okay? Give me a mic check. If I need to turn it up, I'm going to turn it up a little bit anyway. But if the volume's cool, put a 1 in the chat. If the volume is too quiet, put a 2 in the chat. Enlighten fam is in the house. Here we go.
Hell no.
Why are you still single?
No lotto. I just want to be a hoe.
Why are you still single? We are K Brown in the house. I think we know why he's still single. I think we know. I thought, wait a minute. I thought men were the catch. So if he's a catch, he should have been caught by round, not right? He's a mush mouth. Let's go with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I mean, if you're honest with the women, I guess there's nothing wrong with it.
The cake like anime.
Why do you want to be a hoe, Zoe?
Cause all my life I had a
He's a hoe. He knows he's a hoe. He got 15 cents at a dollar show. He's a hoe. You know he's a hoe. I'm sure y'all don't know about that. You don't know about that Houdini stuff, do you? That's back in the day. That's way back in the day. Here we go.
girlfriend, elementary, middle school, high school. Now it's time to just slang this
No,
dick.
that's not true. You told me you was a whole prostitute at
I
one
am
point
a
in time.
prostitute.
So why? But so you haven't all your life been in relationships?
No, I'm saying as a jit, I've been in a relationship. After I got out of the jail, I was a whole hoe.
When did you go to jail?
I went to jail and prison.
What?
When?
Oh,
18.
dang, he's a catch. He's a hoe. He went to jail and he went to prison. I mean, that's the trifecta right there. That's the trifecta right there. Fellas, come get your boy. Fellas, come get your boy. I swear, why Sick Knowledge breaks it down. He knows only a mother can love that, so he gave up early. Paul think.
And when did you get out?
Like the end of 21.
How old are you, Zoe?
I'm 27.
How long you plan on being a hoe for?
He looked a lot older than that. He a little slow down. Let's leave him alone. Here we go.
45. I don't really know. Not even 45. When the dick stopped working.
So you don't never want to settle down with one woman?
I do, but I already told you this situation already. Though we already been through that little situation.
I don't remember everything, but I remember the most is your dance and your song.
Yeah,
I told you females was doing this, fucking my uncles, my cousins.
No, I don't remember everything. I'm sorry, Zoe. It's been a year, over a year.
It's been a year?
It's been
yeah, it's
over
been a year, so.
I was hoping that you would have an update and you would be in a different situation.
Randy, they caught him and threw him back. Like he said that with his chest proud. He was a hoe. I know.
But
Oh
I see
man.
that's not the
I got a
case.
baby on the way.
You got a baby on the way?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
Is he dusty or not? Is he dusty or not? One, if he's dusty to you. Two, if you want to give him a chance. Here we go.
Right now.
Where's she at? I want to see her. I don't believe you.
Yo,
I want to see her.
he says he want to see you. She an A-Rap.
What?
Zoe, that's not appropriate to say.
No,
Are you going
it's
to
not.
show us her?
Yeah.
Are you pregnant?
She said, are you pregnant?
Yes.
Let me see your stomach.
Kendra nosy.
Then how she ain't no months pregnant?
She's dusty.
How much is she? How many weeks pregnant are you, honey?
I can't hear her.
She's 6 weeks.
That's over a month. That's
You can't. Oh man. I swear.
No, I'm saying months. You know how the pregnant girls, they be walking like this with their stomach? That's what I'm trying to say. She ain't like, she
I
ain't
believe
good.
she's really pregnant, Zoe. So, Zoe, you're telling me you want to be a hoe when you got a baby on the way?
Yeah. I can show you the pregnancy test.
Why would you want to be a hoe when you have a baby on the way? So you're not in a relationship with her?
Yeah, I'm in a relationship with her.
So how are you going to be a hoe with a baby?
See, remember what I'm talking about? No loyalty. We seem to, it's almost like we value promiscuity. And that's how we fell behind. That's how we fell behind, fellas. Because a lot of you guys probably do more than what Zoe does. You know? This is dust at its best. Or its worst, depending on how you want to look at it. One, and I need my Benadryl. Yeah, I'm afraid so. I'm realizing it's gonna get like that tonight. I got the dust for you. Make sure. If you need to take, your pollen medicine, I know it is. I know it's not spring yet, but when the dust gets going around, here we go. Yeah, this is sad. Her self-esteem must be in the toilet. Exactly.
You're going to wait in a relationship with her. Put the phone back on her.
What?
What? What are you? Is she smoking?
No, she ain't smoking.
What'd you just give her? Oh, the earbuds. Oh, okay. I thought you gave her a blunt. I was going to hang up on y'all.
I don't smoke.
Okay, honey, this is your man?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? and she sincerely means it too. Kendra sincerely means, she's like, why? Oh my God! And he's not your man. He already said he was a H-G-O-O-O. He's out. He's out. He got everything, cents and the dollars. So
What you mean? Hello, wait. Hello.
I've known him for a while.
What you mean? What? That's crazy.
no, it's not.
Girl, there's men out here in the world. There's men out here in the world, girl. Break free. There's men out here. There's men out here, girl, in the world. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this.
I love you, Kendra. I'm proud.
You don't gotta do this, girlfriend.
Welcome, Brina West, T Mama, Enlightened Enlightened femme, feisty black Tina in the house. Why is seeking knowledge? We're having some fun up in here. We got Zoe, the HOE. He said it himself. He said he was one. So, you know, if you guys want to come and defend, you know, fellas, you want to come in here and defend Zoe, or if there's any, you know, ma'ams in the house, come down. We're having some fun here.
But you don't gotta do this. You don't gotta do this. You don't gotta do it, girlfriend. There's men out here in the world.
That's right. He's a Zoe. You know he's a Zoe. He costs 15 cents in a dollar show. Yeah, he's a Zoe. You know he's a Zoe. I don't know why, but he told you so. I know, Kendra, I know you're not laughing at my singing. I know you're not laughing at my singing. I know you're not laughing at my singing.
Shout out to Zoe Poppy. Shout out to Zoe Poppy. He's one of y'all favorite guests. He's one of y'all favorite guests.
Yeah, he is. He's crazy. He is. All right, K Brown in the house. Rat Girl in the house. Let's keep this fun going. Here we go.
Rhea! Bride! Bride! Bride Slade! Bride Slade, we in your house, honey. Happy New Year. Woo! Woo! Honey, we in your house. Bride! Girl, you on national internet TV right now. You sleep so pretty, though. I mean, you got to give it to her.
Yes, you
She
do.
sleeps very pretty. Honey, it's 2024. Happy New Year. Girl.
I mean, she is.
Yeah, I got to say
out.
the pillow covers.
She
are
must have worked hard today.
dope. How you sleep like that and not get no makeup on your pillow? I gotta try to sleep like that. Child, my makeup be all over my pillow. Bride Slade, wake your ass up, girl. Woo! Bride.
That's crazy.
Bride. Then go get the man. Listen, you got the man in your dreams. I'm trying to bring you the man in your reality. Wake your ass up, girl. Bride. Ooh, child.
She cute
Oh,
though.
God.
She's cute.
Let's see. I'll try somebody else and I'll try her after.
Oh man.
All right.
Got me over here crying.
Bree, girl, we came back to you, girl.
Oh
Bree,
man.
we came back. Bree. Phone sound I can make. Bree, get your ass up.
Troll
Get your ass up, Bree. I'm gonna play my alarm. on my
Welcome,
phone.
Tevin.
How you start your alarm, child? How you make the alarm go? I don't know. I said, oh shit. What time? 9, 10? Let me try to set an alarm. Bree, get up, girl. Get your ass up, Bree. We live, girl. I'm gonna try to make the alarm go off so you can hear
man.
us.
She's getting
All right. The alarm.
Hey, look, she's getting that good sleep. She's getting that good sleep. I mean, that's the kind of sleep you would wake up all refreshed and everything, ready. You would say, oh, well, I'm ready for the job. I mean, I'm telling you, she's getting that good sleep.
I'm about to go off. Bree,
It's like
Bree, wake up. Bree, I came back for you. I gotta say, you see, you must have a peaceful life because you sleep so pretty. Now that's a life of peace. That's a life of peace. Now, Bree. Oh, y'all can't hear it? It ain't loud enough. Shit. Oh, it didn't
there she
work.
goes.
It didn't work. Bree! Bree! Oh, shit!
Look at her.
Girl. OMG.
Oh man.
Shit. Oh, the alarm must have worked. Did you hear it? Oh.
I was laughing so hard. My
Bree,
hat was
girl, we
getting
done came to you 2 times.
OMG, can you hear me?
I can hear you now, girl. We saw you sleep. I was clapping and everything.
Kendra, I was over here knocked the fuck out. I was
messed.
I really be actually
She's very pretty.
Lord have mercy. Oh, oh,
You literally tired of looking for a man.
oh. I'm tired. I wasn't even looking that long. Damn. I can't believe this. Oh my
Girl,
god.
wait till you watch the playback. I done came
my
to you
God.
twice. I
Oh
came to
my
you twice.
gosh. I had my mouth open. I was snoring like I was
No,
snoring.
I have to say you were asleep very pretty, actually.
Oh, OMG.
I said you must have a peaceful life because you look so peaceful.
Oh, it was pretty peaceful, yes.
Okay, is your name Bree?
Yes. My full name is Brianna.
Bree, where you calling us from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
ATL. How old are you?
28.
28? What do you do for a living?
I'm a hairstylist.
Hairstylist. Do you have any kids?
One.
Huh? How old's your child?
10.
10. Have you ever been married?
No, ma'am. No.
And let's do it. Bree, what's your zodiac sign?
Leo.
Leo. Talk louder, Bree. So we got Bree, Atlanta, 28. Atlanta tonight. I had a lot of people from Atlanta. 28, Leo, hairstylist. One child that's 10, never married. What kind of man you looking for, boo?
A well-disciplined man.
You gotta talk louder, honey.
Is that better?
Yes.
A well-disciplined man.
That's a good thought. See the difference from the guys and the women. The women actually name qualities they are looking in it for in a man, and the guys usually go for the shallow shit. Like, I need somebody who's submissive. That kind of crap.
A man that cares about his health, his mental and his physical health, and I feel like after that I couldn't ask for much. A well-disciplined man. I feel like anybody who has a lot of discipline can do anything. So.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
I'm so nervous. I feel like I wasn't ready. I'm sorry. A man that doesn't want to have any more kids because I do want more children. Someone who doesn't want to be married, and I won't date outside my race.
I cannot hear you, honey.
You didn't hear any of that?
You gotta talk louder or get closer to the phone.
I said a man who doesn't want to have children, a man who doesn't want to get married, and I won't date outside my race. So that's a deal breaker.
Okay. So you want more kids?
Yes, ma'am.
Could he have kids already?
No more than one.
Okay, you have a child.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
Yes, African American. I like him a little bit chunky, not heavy set or fit.
Okay. Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes, ma'am. 75K or more.
75K or more. What's the age range you would date? You're 28.
Let me pause it right there. Rika Reed Gaming, welcome to the chat. Rika says, no, girl, open your options. Yep, she better. Or it's going to be a rough time. It's not like it. You may end up inside or outside your race, but if you don't open up your options, you won't be able to open up your mind and see what you really want and what qualities you want in your life. Because unfortunately, as you've heard, even black men say there's a shortage of black men. So they're going to leverage their scarcity. That's yeah.
30 and up.
30 and up. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
I know. Yeah, feisty black Tina. She's silly as a AF. That's so big. She is. That's for sure. But some people, they like a woman who's silly and kind of bubbly like that, you know? But yeah, I see what.
Hold on one second. Mercy. know,
Even Tevin saying she's setting herself up for Dusties with that preference.
Everybody be like, oh, I wasn't expecting to get chosen, but I really wasn't. I was knocked out, y'all.
Girl, you was knocked.
Out.
You was knocked out like the movie Friday. You was knocked.
I thought I was gonna get. I told myself I was gonna get
out.
chosen, but I wasn't really.
Feisty Black Tina comes out. When I said you got to open it, when Rika said you got no girl, open your options, then Rika Feisty comes back out of Rika's and says, no, let the mammy stay. Oh man,
expecting it for real.
I like you have a great shape. Are you small?
Look, she's tiny.
Yes, ma'am. I'm 4'11". I'm little.
Oh, you're 4'11". Okay, you're small, literally.
Yes.
So this is Bree, Atlanta. Do you want the guy to be in Atlanta?
Yes, preferably yes.
Okay. When was your last relationship?
No, let the mammy stay in Blackistan.
A year ago.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
I'm not gonna answer.
What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
I guess maybe I'm clingy. I guess sometimes I'm not always so sure of myself, so maybe not.
Her being clingy could be a problem, especially with the type of person she is. That'll probably mean that she gets hurt a lot. So, because especially see how these dudes act when they get what they want. I forgot to say this. I can't believe I forgot. What usually happens with men, especially if they are toxic, is when they get what they want is when they start cheating. Yep. Generally, when we get what we want as men, because I'm a man, right? When we get what we want, that's when the cheating starts. It's weird how it works that way. She could be fit, feminine, friendly, submissive, all that kind of stuff. Have his meals ready and everything, and he's going to find some other reason to just step out anyway. He'll make a reason. They don't even need a reason. It's just going to happen. The rat girl says this, she needs to grow up and value herself more, bars. Or it's going to be a rough ride. It's going to be a very rough ride. Rika Reed breaks it down like this. Remember, they don't want single mamas, but they still get with them. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Bandit's gonna have a field day with her ass. Yep. Unfortunately, it's yep. And it's a shame too, because she's kind of that cute. She's look, she might be a mammy, but she's one of the cutest mammies I've seen. So let's keep it going now.
Confident sometimes. And
Wise acknowledge. She thinks that dainty, sweet stuff is going to sell. She missed the memo.
I don't think I have any more.
You don't think you have any flaws?
I said I don't have any more. I named 2.
Well, 3 was the question. I got the most flaws.
Yeah, this is true. The rat girl breaks it down. This is why we must stop giving males chances. Keep your standards as high as a giraffe punani, as Erica De Niro says.
Let me tell you something. I got the most flawless, rich-ass people that watch my show. They all make 100K or more. They ain't got no flaws.
Now Kendra's playing. We've seen the kind of guys who are on her show. Okay. We just saw Zoe. So she's trying to sell this woman like she has high-end, 100K men on her show. They're not. 100K men are not on her show. They're just not. They might watch her show from time to time, but they're not on her show. I'm sorry, Kendra. You've seen the kind of guys who come up to you. See, Zoe. A lot of the guys who come up to your show, Kendra, are like Zoe, which is okay. They're entertaining. They're fun. They add a little excitement. You know, it's comedy. But for a relationship, no. No. Anyway, in that house, Miss RV is in the house. Bridget is in the house. Here we go.
Those are all the people that watch my show. Child.
I'm late. I be late sometimes, so I don't know.
Why would a man be lucky to be with you, sweetheart?
I'm kind, I'm funny, I'm nurturing, I can cook. I feel like those are good qualities.
She threw out the buzzword, nurturing.
And there you have it. So we got Bree Atlanta, 28. She'll date up to what age? 30 to what?
40.
40. Is a hairstylist. She has a child. She wants a man that wants to have another child. You also said you want to get married too, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you must be Black and make at least 75K.
Yes, ma'am.
How could the guy reach out to you, honey?
He can reach out to me on my Instagram. It's right here. It's Bree Slade. And my Facebook is Brianna.
Brianna. All right, girlfriend. Keep me posted how it goes. Go back to sleep and check the date tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, give her a hand of applause. Give her a hand of applause. I mean, she's gonna go in for a rough ride, and dude's gonna take advantage of her. But hey, you know, she'll do what she can. You know. Okay. Let's go to. Oh, I have a surprise for you. I have a surprise for you up there. We got something now. I got something now. You're gonna love him. You've seen him before. Ladies and gentlemen, he's from Lapeef's crew. He's one of Lapeef's crew. You know, Mistress Newbie in the house. The Enlightened Femme in the house. Rat Girl in the house. Miss RV in the house. Bridget Mouton in the house. Why you seeking knowledge in the house? Lady Rindy in the house. Spicy Black Tina in the house. I mean, we got everybody up in here. Even Tevin's here. Even Tevin is here. Let me get this going right now because that's just the way it is. Here we go. Like, yeah, why are you gonna hit the punchline like that?
Hello?
Hey, Kendra G.
You've been here before, honey.
There he is. I'm sorry, folks. I apologize to those who might feel insulted by his presence. Oh, man. You know. Oh, man. Hey, look. Enlightened. You know your girl roasted the hell out of him. So we might as well join in too. You know, look, we can have some fun with him too, right? I mean, we can have some fun with him too. Let's get to it. Here we go.
Yeah, and I had some rough experiences with somebody that I met off here.
So you have an update?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what's your update, honey?
Well, one of the females, it was quite a bunch of females that was hitting my inbox.
They always say
and
that.
They
always say that a bunch of females hit their inbox.
My channel.
But
and we started like
with just one person or nobody. How does that work?
You know, conversing between each other and stuff like that. And we ended up meeting. I flew her out. She was from somewhere in Virginia, something like that. Southern girl. And everything was going good. She was nice. And you know, she was nice, she was looking good, and everything was going right up until
Oh, here we
when it
go.
was time to have sexual intercourse.
What? Wait, okay, here's the funny thing. See how normal it is for him? It's like he just met her, right? He doesn't realize the time just wasn't right. But let's see what happened.
Well, what happened? We're all waiting to hear what happened.
The woman smelled so bad. I couldn't even get arousal. I couldn't even get arousal if I wanted to. Like, I said, like, man, you represent Kendra G. You represent Kendra G.
It's coming from a man who looks like he smelled bad. Look, I'm just putting the elephant in the room. Welcome, Slim Duncan. Welcome to the chat. It's good to have you. Oh yeah, everybody, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe up in here. You know, I gotta keep the light bill on. So like and subscribe. Look, yeah. Why don't these dudes just hire a hooker? Yeah. Indiana mom in the house. Here we go.
This is Kendra G. This is what you giving us?
Pause. Now I love all y'all, but she don't represent me. What you mean she represent me?
But how she gonna come on your shit looking for a man or whatever the case?
No, she represent you because that's what you attracted. Now she don't represent me. She represents herself. I don't even know this girl. I don't know this girl with the funky ass.
Yeah, I agree. You're average logical thinker, disrespectful AF. And you know what's funny is I bet he stunk. If she did stink, he stunk more in her than she did.
I've been telling y'all to wash your ass since the beginning. So
she should have known, Kendra. That woman should have known better, right? That woman should have known, like, your first impression.
Yeah, I agree. He's here. He's there to demean women. Let me break it down like this. Number one, he doesn't understand that he's already looking dusty by trying to have sex with somebody so soon. And then secondly, if somebody does have an odor or something like that, you don't talk about them on TV and expect them to be, to be cool with you. That's crazy. I mean, that's funny. If just like that guy we reviewed yesterday, where he was talking about how, oh yeah, this girl came over, said she wouldn't buy me a $20 meal. Why do dudes do men know that when you do that, it's really feminine? When you do that, when you talk about somebody behind their back, especially somebody that really doesn't have a problem with you, okay, and they're finding out because you're ratting them out per se online, that's feminine shit. That's feminine. I don't care how hard he looks or anything. That's a weak, and I don't mean feminine in a woman's way. I mean feminine in a man's way. A man can be feminine in his own way. Femininity does not have to just be for women. There are men that are feminine, and he doesn't seem like it on face value because his voice is deeper and he's not very good looking, but he's got tendencies that are feminine, and that's what I'm talking about right now. He's got tendencies that are feminine. See, a lot of dudes, what they try to do is try to cover up their feminine nature with overdoing their masculinity. And that's what he does. He tries to cover up, but the thing is this is really classless what he's doing. And that's another thing, that problem I have. I mean, this is when I was saying that black men, we bash our own reputation, our own group. This is what it's about. This is not a comedy show. He's on a dating show. Comedy shows, they might get weird like that and do smell jokes, whatever you want to call them. But here, this is completely classless. And everybody's going to say, Everybody in the world is going to say, well, look at that. He's a black man who's classless. So I wonder if they all act like that. That's what the rest of the world is going to think. So if we approach things in a way knowing that other people are looking at us and looking for us to be a representative of our race in this point of men, then maybe he won't say stupid stuff like that. Yeah, Slim Duncan says he looked like he got a funny smell himself. Oh yeah, I know he do. He got, he got, what's that, what is that scientific word for bad breath? Halitosis. We know he's got halitosis, we know he doesn't wash up. So I don't know why he said it. Let's keep it going now. Here we go.
Especially coming from Kendra G's channel, you should have known.
Exactly, Lady Randy, you broke it down. Why do these men think they are entitled to a woman's body? He probably hasn't seen his stuff in years, let alone cleaned it properly. Bars. And if if he had such a problem with her, the way she smelled, hey, he could have said, hey, you want to, take a shower or something? He could have said something like that. Nope. So he shows you that he's not a problem solver if there's a problem, number one, if there was a problem, because I don't know if I believe him, first of all. Okay. Second of all, look at him go on, he comes on here with shades on, he definitely didn't put on any lip balm, that's for sure. Golden Lady says he's probably smelling his top lip. Yeah, probably so.
Come on, like I'm not gonna put her name out there. I won't do her like that. I really want to bad because she should know better. But
no, because you should know better and you should have been more classy, but you didn't want to be classy, and that's okay. We know you had a hard life earlier in your life, but it doesn't mean you have to stay there. You don't have to stay in the hood if you don't want to be in the hood. But if you mentally stay in the hood, you're gonna be in the hood. That's just how it runs. That's how it goes. Here we go.
She act like she didn't know that her stuff smelled like that. And I'm sitting up there, is it me? Because when I first was like, I'm like,
it could have been you, bro.
Cook nothing. Especially no damn salmon, no fish and perch, none of that. I'm like, dog. Because I expected.
He thinks he's making people laugh. He's making people, laugh and chuckle it up, and he's gonna have the ladies are in there laughing. Nobody is laughing. Nobody's laughing at this at all. They know that it's what the way he's talking and what he's doing is pretty much disgusting. And it's disgusting and sad that he's doing that because he doesn't need to. He can see the thing is this. Nobody wants to have any tact anymore. No one wants to have any class or any, you don't have to say everything that's on your mind. And that's where he's going with it. This is why he's dusty. I'm telling you. If he was trying to convince, let's say he was trying to convince black women to date more black men and take black men more seriously and to be good to black men, he's blowing that right now with this bullshit. He never said the one, let's go by what he said. He never said the woman was rude to him. Never said the woman was mean to him or anything like that. But he wants to expose her because of her odor and literally is tempted to say who she is. That's low life shit right there. And if you guys out there in video world want to just jump on his bandwagon, well, then you're tasteless too. It's just sad. Why Seek of Knowledge breaks it down just like this. His surroundings look poor all the time. It's always the challenged ones who are so bitter and they are sanctioned to these to those like them. Exactly. And can't have high-level porn stars submission. Boom. If really, quite honestly, fellas, you shouldn't be interested in getting sex quickly. You should be finding out if you're a match or not. But you guys don't want to do that. Yeah, and don't get mad at me. Just, hey, if you got a flat tire, I'm going to tell you got a flat tire. Fellas, you know he's wrong for that. You know he is. Slim Duncan says this, if it smelled that bad, I'm sure she had a general body odor also. Yep. Yep, exactly. Messy dude. Yes, exactly, Miss RV.
I expected by the women coming from over here because I look at you like a celebrity. So I thought they was gonna have this little celebrity perfume on. The coochie gonna smell like grapes, watermelon at least. You know, and then it comes. I thought she was gonna put her best foot, because I did. All the dick cheese, all that shit was gone. That woman I came over there smelling my best, looking my best. You know, I had my wig.
Bridget says this. He's probably thirsty enough that he went on and hit it. Yep. We know he did.
It's retwisted everything. I was looking fine. She was looking fine, though. I ain't gonna lie. But the thing is,
you're right, Rat Girl. She says, but DJ, it's our fault they act like this. Yeah, you know, in the Kevin Samuels, 2-page pamphlet, you're right. It's on page number 2. It's always the woman's fault for everything. Even when dudes get in fight with each other over other dudes, by the way, it's a woman's fault.
Because I could have easily told, like, okay.
Rika Reed says, yeah, he still hit that.
Okay, just let's do it in the shower. You know what I'm saying? I could have easily told her that, but since the fact that she come from over here, I thought it was like, man, is she trying to set me up? Did she really want to fuck?
What the heck is he talking about? Because she come from over here. What? I know, really, go get his STD test, bro. Or she needs to get one.
I mean, like that, or what?
He don't look that clean, you know what I mean? No, he needs to get off her show. Yep, he knows what he's doing. Exactly.
She come from over where?
Here.
Where
That's where I met her at.
Where
Kendra G, you got these women out here smell like booty.
First of all, I ain't got to smell like shit, but let me say something to you, Jay. Let's start with you. Give me some backstory to who you are again. Now you got kids. Like, what was your situation? Where are you from, Jay?
Thank you, Kendra. Thank you.
I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
And how many kids do you have?
I have my baby mothers. They gave me custody of. I already had custody of one, and I got custody of my other 2 daughters, 2, 5, and 10. I've been doing that for the past year, and I've been raising.
How many kids do you have, Jay?
3, and a few possible.
By how many women?
2 that we know of. Then I got a few. I got one, allegedly one in Mississippi.
But he wanted to be picky. Whitey Canala says this. He's trying to hide himself so people won't know outright he's over here slumming. Exactly. He's lying, getting back at every woman that rejected him. Bars. Exactly. I never thought about that. He probably tried to talk to some of the women on the show and they turned him down, and now he's bitter. And now he's being a bitter bandit. Oh my God. Miss RV says this. He probably tried to turn. He probably tried and she turned him down. So he's talking about her like a little rejected boy. Bars. Exactly. What happened to taking a shower before doing the deed? Exactly. No, he's nasty. He probably wanted to do it in the car or something like that on the first time and shit like that. That's crazy. He nasty. He's more nasty for for outing her if it's even true. But it's nasty that he even tried to even, get in bed with her in the first place. See, the thing is fellas, just because a woman says, okay, I'm feeling you and blah, 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 why don't you show some class and patience and say, hey, let's wait a little bit, see what's up, see if we like each other a little bit more. Because usually, things work themselves out by date number 3. But no, see, and the funny thing is this, I guarantee you, he's going to say that he's not a modern man. He's going to say, oh, I'm a traditional man. I'm looking for a traditional woman and all this kind of stuff. I guarantee you that's where he's going to go. That's where he's going to go.
And one in Texas, allegedly.
So do you have 3 kids with 2 possibles?
Well, wait a minute. Oh, my. Enlightened says this is the same man that told his daughter to go play in traffic. That sells it right there. That tells me everything I need to know. That tells me everything I need to know. That tells me that's how class. See, isn't it funny that you never heard or rarely heard the word class from the manosphere? Never. On either telling you who they are or what they have or what they're looking for. The word class never comes to mind. Class means that you say the right things at the right time. You don't expose people just because you think it's cool or neat. Classless. Bridget breaks it down like this. Yes, even the next woman didn't have a problem. Who wants to deal with someone who would openly demean a woman like this? Exactly. Exactly. This is who he is. Miss RV breaks it down like this. He probably lying, DJ. She probably wouldn't give him none, and he thought he was owned. He was owed because she flew out. Exactly. Ladies, that flying out stuff, be picky, be very picky, be very picky. Yeah, so he's blaming Kendra. He probably smells like a Big Mac. Oh man, boy, this is not not a brag. Yeah, this is not a flex. He thinks he's flexing, and that's another thing. I don't know what it is, but it seems like a lot of men in the manosphere, they do what I call reverse flexing. They brag on things that actually make them look worse. Mistress Newbie breaks it down like this. He normally has DTs, yep, but for her, he is willing to wash it off for the date. That's crazy. That is exactly true. Oh man, let me keep it going here. Here we go.
Yeah.
So you might have 5 kids.
Yeah, with 4 baby mamas.
4 baby mamas. I mean, for all those people who think this is some heavy duty dust, let's do this. Let's rate him 1 to 10 dust level. The lowest level dust is a 1. The highest level dust is a 10. You can't use 7. Put that in the chat. Put that in the chat. What dust level do you believe he is at? A low dust level of 1 or all the way up to 7? 8, 9, 10, 6. What do you think? What is his dust level here? What is his dust level? Let's get it down in here. What is his dust level? Yep, Tevin. Hey, Tevin, you're right. Dudes trying to smash without checking for STDs. You forgot bandits like to spread diseases and unwanted kids all over the place. Bars, and he's hit them. 5 baby mamas. He really could spend the rest of his life And this is a preventative measure for those young men out there that haven't gotten as careless as this man yet. He literally could spend the rest of his life just taking care of his 5 kids. So if that's not the situation you want to be put in, then stop doing what he does. There's nothing role model-ish about this guy. And what's funny is in the manosphere, he's a role model. He's with Lapeef's crew. Yeah. I mean, the Queenmaker, ran circles around him, but still, he's in Lapeef's crew. I mean, well, really, she runs circles around everybody, but, Charleston White, I know he was there. She literally, that's funny. Let's side chat. She had me cracking up when she did that. They had that interview with Charleston White when he came on the show. Remember that? And she was literally teaching. The Queenmaker was just literally teaching this guy about life. And he was sitting there going, yeah, you're right. And then they tried to turn it around. Remember, they tried to spin it. The manosphere tried to spin it like, oh, Charleston White, oh yeah, he roasted her. When we know, come on now. See, at least the thing about me, at least I'm going to be realistic about things. If I get roasted, I get roasted. If I don't get roasted, I don't get roasted. I'm not going to make shit up. But it seems like in the manosphere, they like to do that. They like to make things up. They like to make up like, oh yeah, the women, I'm gonna fly to Africa and all the black women, they're gonna be mad at me, and we know that's not happening. And then black women don't even know y'all gone. So, but that's how they roll. Lady Rendy breaks it down just like this. So he has multiple baby mothers and kids he isn't sure about, but has the audacity to blame Kendra for his bad choices. Bars. So 5 kids, then bandit dams, be straight up. Yeah. I mean, what is going on in here? Mr. Snoopy. I feel sorry for his daughters. I do too. I do. He is going to raise them to serve some degenerate a-holes. And he's probably one himself. So unfortunately, they're probably used to it. So they'll get used to the next guy being like him. This is what I'm talking about. Let me keep it going. Here we go.
Well, that's why you attract women with vagina that smell bad.
No, come on, Kendra G. I thought I was going to get the Kendra G special.
4 baby mamas with 3 kids and a 2 possible, you gonna get stinky ass vagina women that's gonna reach out to you. Because let me give it to you real. Because the women whose vagina smell good ain't hitting you up, Jay. And that's just a fact you need to learn in 2024. You coming up here like you deserve good smell.
I just know women ain't supposed to have their coochie smell like that. Period.
You're right. A woman's coochie should not smell bad, but that's what the kind of woman you gonna get. So tell her to wash her ass, fix her up, and make it better. Because you're not gonna get the top 10 vagina with a resume like that, Jay.
Yeah. That's actually pretty good, Kendra. 67-year-old soccer says this. Hey, DJ and friends, thank you for making my decision for me. I was fixing to be flown out to a sugar mama. Okay. I don't know if you want to do that. I mean, if you have sugar mama goals, I guess that would work. -100, Mistress Newbie. 10 Brina 10 plus. Oh, we got okay. So the dust level is at +10. It looks like the dust level is up. We got 10,000 here. 1 to 3. 1 to 3. 3. 100. Remember, the dust level is the higher the level, the more dust. Let me put it that way. So if anybody needs to make any corrections, feel free to do so. Was that for real though? For real though? Were you just making a joke of 67 or actually were you know, you were going to get flown out by a sugar mama? Let me know. Here we go.
I wanted to, I hate to say it, but I wanted to fight that woman. But because I was so
I think he's trying to be funny and he's failing. That's what I think. It's still regardless, it's still classless. It's not, you know, for some reason, a lot of people think, you know, vulgar jokes is the way to a woman's heart. I don't know what. And that shit don't work. It ain't gonna work, bro. Here we go.
Was up high. You know how your hopes and stuff be up high.
Just like men be telling women, you need to start realizing your real reality of who you can date. Some of you men out here reaching for the stars that you ain't gonna get the stars. Jay, you got 3 kids with 2 possibles. You're not gonna get a top tier woman like that. So if this vagina smell bad, go get her some Dove. You said she looked good. Fix her up and make her the woman that you want her to be. Because all these good, classy ass vaginas ain't gonna reach out to you, Jay.
Ours. And they're not gonna reach out to him because of the shit he's saying on the show. He would have been better off just playing it off, but he couldn't do it. He had to come on here and try to be a comedy show, try to roast somebody who was private with him. So now everybody on her show knows that he'll put them on blast. It's a bad look. Bad look, fella. I'm so glad she told him too. Lady Randy, yeah, finally.
Oh, you just hurted my whole soul. Why you say that?
Because what was the
So wait a minute. So
with 3 baby mamas and 2 possibilities? Who gonna do that?
But hold up.
He on here clout chasing. He just on here straight up clout chasing.
What's that woman? Who? Russell Wilson, Sierra. So Sierra can have men can be stepfathers, right? And men.
Oh shit! I gotta get ready for this one. Here we go. Here we go with the Kevin Samuel speak. Here we go. Why Seeking Knowledge says this. Let them tell it. All Black children are a product of 28% of Black men. The other 72% are childless because they are responsible and can't find a good woman. The world is laughing. Yep, that's where he's going right now. You nailed it.
Men can come into a woman's vicinity and not know who her baby daddy really is and be a stepdaddy. You mean to tell me women can't be a stepmama?
Hold on real quick. If you going to tell the
he already just lied. Everybody knew who Sierra's son, Future, was because his name was Future Jr. or something like that.
The Sierra story, you tell the full Sierra story. First of all, she had 1 child. We knew who the father was. She's also worth millions of dollars. She's in circles that hold on real quick. You just can't talk about, that's not Sierra's story. She didn't come with 5 baby daddies and 5 kids. She came with 1 child. One child. Okay? Russell
Steve Harvey.
Hold on. That we're gonna further talk about Sierra. She had 3 children for her husband. So she ain't the woman that you qualify for.
Well, like Steve Harvey, he went over there and played stepdaddy to all them kids. But women don't got no problem.
The problem I have is, what does that have to do with him? See, now he's just trying to bring shit up. He's just trying to bring shit up. He's not like, okay, you're right. He can't do that. He doesn't have that kind of logic. Golden Lady breaks it down just like this. I wanted to fight that woman. Why they so quick to jump to violence? Yeah, exactly. Why are they so quick to jump to violence? And yes, he's trying so hard to clown. And if Kendra was a regular pick-me, she would be laughing right with him. But she not. Bars. Exactly. She's not going for that. Sometimes she'll let it ride for a little while. What I see about Kendra, she'll let shit ride for a while, but she's taken tolls, she's taken numbers, and then she launches. And then she launched on them. She She wants no parts of what this dude is trying to make a point about. Why seeking knowledge? She needs to kick him off. Where are her moderators? This is not funny. It's not really.
I'm with us playing stepdaddy. How come I can't get a good stepmama?
First of all, Jay, let's talk about the men. You named 2 multi-millionaire men. They will always be able to get top tier women. So unless you got 10 million or more in your bank, you better settle for the vagina that you.
Yep. She's right. Or if you have a great soul. If you have a great soul, you have good character, believe it or not, you will sooner or later attract a classy woman if you're selective. But the fellas they don't have it. We don't have it. Oye, terminador, negros in the house. She says this. I just got here. Is that ashy ass J Prince? It is. It is. Feeding soul in the house. Good evening, Torch in chat. Is that J? Yeah, it's J Prince. It's J Prince. I done brought him in. Here we go.
You got to get it together. Because you got 3 baby mamas and 2 possibilities. You are now on the same level as Russell Wilson and Steve Harvey.
But Steve Harvey woman that he went on ain't no top tier. She was with one of those people.
He's only saying that the woman that Steve Harvey is with right now has a certain level of class. He can take her places and she will not embarrass him. This guy right here is basically looking for what they call in the manosphere is a thought. That's what he wants. That's what he wants. Yep. Golden Lady says this. He done dropped from stank to beating women to Russell Wilson. Yeah, you already know his type. Yep.
About Margie Harvey, but she's fly as hell to be at her age.
Not no more. Not no more. She don't got her shit like she used to.
How about this? All you men stop talking about Steve Harvey's wife because Steve Harvey already told y'all that he about his wife. So y'all can sit and be on YouTube talking to Kendra G, but her husband rock for her. So are you men jealous of Margie Harvey's wife? Her husband already shut y'all asses down. That's why y'all ain't.
I'm jealous at the fact that I'm mad. I'm not jealous of her. I'm mad at the fact that us men, especially I was brought up around women, single mama homes, right? And they told me that if I find a special woman, don't marry.
Now he's blaming his mom. I knew it was sooner or later going to happen because they all do it. All of them from this channel, from the Lapeef channel, they always somehow get their mom into the mix. They always blame their mom, just like Mr. Let Go did. He did the same thing. Oh, okay. My dad left me, but it's my mom's fault. My dad left me, but it was my mom's fault. Shit like that. What kind of shit is that? Allegedly. Here we go.
She got kids and all this other type of stuff. If you love that, if you can't accept a woman for who she is and everything that come with her, don't take that woman. As far as like with her kids. So that stuff was implemented in us men. That's why you see majority black men as stepfathers, right? Especially coming up. But now when the shoes get flipped, we can't get that.
Majority of men are stepfathers? That's not true. No, that's not what he just. Oh, damn. Wow. Let me keep it going. Let me keep it going.
Privilege? Are you serious?
Well, listen, I don't know who taught you that lesson, but they should have taught you the lesson. Whoever you have a child with, marry her and start a family because we talking about.
We don't do families.
See, I think he got himself in trouble here. I'm going to read Mr. Snoopy's message, and then we're going to find out where he's heading. He is mad because he is only worthy of smelly cooch rather than the woman who take care of their bodies. Sir, take that funky L and enjoy it. I hear that.
I listen to you when you talk. You got.
Wait, here we go.
Well, listen, I don't know who taught you that lesson, but they should have taught you the lesson. Whoever you have a child with, marry her and start a family because we talk about.
We don't do families is outdated.
Listen to you when you talk. You got 3 kids by 3 different women and 2 other possible women potentially. So that's 5 women.
Notice how she's had to repeat this. This is time number 3 or 4 that she's had to tell him his stats. And he's still not realizing that he put himself down in the bottom of the barrel. That's just the way it is. And this is how a lot of the guys in the manosphere think. And who knows where else, where they think they're at the bottom of the barrel, that behave like they're in the bottom of the barrel, but they're expecting these super classy, well-behaved women to be patient with them and be in their lives. And then they get mad when it doesn't happen. There we go. That's the end of the story with the manosphere. Here we go. Rico Reed Gaming says this. They just mad that black women like Eve, Serena Williams, Gabberty Sidibe, and are happily married when those men didn't really look their way. Yep. Boom.
That might have your children all together, and yet you're on my show looking for a new woman. So you couldn't sit down with one of those 5 women and start and build a 2-family household. So all these people that was giving you life lessons when you was a child, they should have said, whoever you have a baby with, marry her and start the family. So you got to be on Kendra G show one day looking for baby mama number 6.
Oh, bars. Bars. See, this is what you call not taking accountability for your actions. Because if he did take accountability, even if he wasn't feeling the woman that he was with at the time, you say, hey, look, I got 5 baby mamas. I'm lucky to have a woman look at me. That's what he would be saying. But it's not. He's got this fake delusion that he's worth more than he actually is. And that'll make you unhappy. That'll make you a very unhappy man. Welcome, Tanya Sweat. Tanya Sweat in the house.
But Kendra G, I have seen women came on your channel and expected the most, and their situation was either like mine or even worse.
I have said,
and you didn't come that hard on them.
That is not. Listen, I said to this. No, hold on.
No, they didn't come. Wait a minute. They didn't come on the show saying how smelly some dude was. Okay, they didn't come on the show to roast dudes. I can remember maybe out of the hundreds of women that she's had on the show, maybe 1 or 2 actually roasted the dudes on the show. So he's apples and oranges here. He's not even measuring it up. Tanya Sweat says this. Some women are willing to be stepmothers to these multi-baby making men. What is he talking about? Bars. Bars. Here we go.
Jay, I'm going hard on you because it's your 3rd time on my show. So this is not your 1st time on my show, but I got to give it to you hard the 3rd time because you're calling back for a 3rd time. So now it's your reality check time. Now you need to understand the woman that you really qualify for. So that's why I'm going so hard. Second thing is, all day long, we talk about the delusional women on my show.
At least qualify with the woman.
That's what we hear about all day long. And I'm not here to negate. There are delusional women that call on my show. But Jay, you happen to represent the delusional men tonight.
But you don't think
bars.
You're worthy enough for some woman with some good smelling pussy?
No.
So I deserve and I qualify for some stank coochie.
I think you get this.
If you got a gutter mouth, you get gutter. So I don't see what the problem is.
Hold on. I think you get the stank coochie and you fix it up. You get her some Dove. You teach her some hygiene. You make her, but the woman that got good smelling coochie ain't just naturally reaching out to you.
That is fucked up. You know you're telling this to all us.
That's probably the most honest response he's had all night. He truly believes that's messed up, and it's true. And it's important that men let this sink in. You may not necessarily, qualify for those super duper IG models that you guys chase around all the time. That's what you guys do. That's who you guys measure. Let me ask you this. You saw Kevin Samuels' show, right? You all saw the women that were on that called in. Okay, of all those doctors and PhDs and women with jobs and well off and some of you were even high value who called into her job to him that he disrespected. Tell me the type of women that he put himself around physically, like in the same space. Brittany Renner, and then a couple women that were just like he saw in Miami. You see where I'm going with this? So all them classy doctors and shit, lawyers and shit that he disrespected, you guys were keying about that, okay? Instead of like bringing one of those doctors or lawyers onto his or stable black women on the show, who does he feature? A woman who was known, okay, for let's just say for she got famous for telling about her sexual exploits. And that's the one lady he chose for his show. And here's one of his disciples right here. Right here. One of his disciples was right here. That's what you get, bro. You can keep in the land of delusion. You can stay in the land of delusion if you want to be in the land of delusion. Yeah, Bridget, he did piss her off. He did piss her off. Because, I mean, there's a point. The thing is this. There's a point where it's like, Negro, please. Back in the day, that was the saying in the 90s when somebody would just continue to say something stupid and ridiculous. We said something else, but I'm cleaning it up. But that's what we said. And it applies perfectly right here. In fact, I think I'm going to modify the thumbnail when I get done. Golden Lady says this, he been wanting to get all of this meat infested chest. Who heard him? I know, huh?
Man, does him.
Well, men gotta start
Welcome, BM in the house.
realizing with your pool of women too. Y'all, you up here talking about Sierra like Sierra was an option for you, Jay.
She could have been. I got swag.
You got swag and 5 baby mamas. I mean, he's not with the. Okay, think about it like this. He had 5 chances at marriage, and he went 0 for 5. Why don't we make it, something that that men can decipher? So we'll do it sports-wise, right? He went 0 for 5. I want all the guys out there to tell me what sport you can go 0 for 5 for and be known as successful. Name a sport. You can go 0 for 5 and that you're successful. Welcome, Hazelbug in the house. Phoenix Soul is in the house. I mean, what sport can you go 0 for 5 and be like winning? There you go. See, a lot of men, they don't think about the women they dogged out. In fact, most of them probably forget about the women they dogged out. Or they ignored that were women that were into them, that really wanted to be with them. Okay? They forget all about those women they did wrong. And then when they get wronged, when they get their karma, oh, now they're running on the Kevin Samuels show or Richard still. Remember, it's still running. The show's still running. Okay, there's just no new shows, or to some red pill idiot's channel. That's what's going on. That's what's going down. Even though there is a new movement of I'm not a red pill man that are out there. I'm not red pill. But women need to treat a man like a man. Women need to be submissive, but no, I'm not red pill. Even though I'm saying, oh, the red pill buzzword, I'm not red pill. That's how they be out there. Just like this, here we go. Let me calm down here for a minute. Let me hit play. Let's get into it. Here we go.
Hey, Kendra G, I thought women, when it comes to women, I thought the idea I thought men, no, hear me out, Kendra G. I thought men inflicted what women should want out of a man as far as like finances, right?
But did he, wait a minute. I got to play that over again.
I thought women, when it comes to women, I thought the idea is I thought men, no, hear me out, Kendra G. I thought men inflicted what women should want out of a man as far as like finances, right?
Men inflicted.
But throughout my life, I have got women that I thought I couldn't even get because I didn't have no finances. And throughout time, I realized what women is attracted to is not what we think, not what men think what women should be attracted to. I think a lot of times what's currency to women is.
Pause this for a minute. Y'all crazy. Yeah. Richard Snoopy says, I need y'all ladies to log off now. Y'all clouded in the chat. and then Miss RV's laughing, and then the rat girl comes back, mistress. We tried to go on tour with Cat Williams. And I swear to God, you might get on tour with Cat Williams, I swear. Because y'all tearing it up. Here we go.
A man,
I cut that. Oh, yeah, I tell you that inflicted. What the heck is that? What is he using? You know what it is? He probably got that word. I guarantee you, he got that word from the Queen Maker, but he doesn't know how to use it. You picked it up. She probably used it in a different, obviously a different terminology, right? And he's like, oh, I like that word. I like that inflicted word. Let me fit it in here. And it don't fit. Here we go.
Personality, the character of the man, how he can make her feel emotionally, how he can connect with her emotionally. And I'm the type of guy, when a woman get around me, she usually have fun. She be relaxed. I know how to make a woman be completely herself. And I can.
If he could really make a woman feel like that, he wouldn't be on the show.
Connect with her mentally. So I got all of these qualities.
He's not trying to connect with her mentally. Remember, let's go back to his 5 baby mamas. And then all the other women in between. Because we know there was some in between, right? What happened? 0 for 5, bro.
Women is more attracted to that. And Kendra G, for your info, I have seen women will leave this high class, high earning man, right? Because the only thing this man got is money. He cheating on her every day because he got.
Let me pause that because he's saying some stupid. Tanya Sweat says this. He's offering food stamp money to someone already getting paid buckets of cash as something a woman should want in a man. I call red flag bars. Now he said something dumb. I think we got to go over that. Here we go.
I know how to make a woman be completely herself, and I can connect with her mentally. So I got all of these qualities, and women is more attracted to that. And Kendra G, for your info, I have seen women will leave this high class, high earning man, right? Because the only thing this man got is money. He cheating on her every day because he got money, right? Majority of these high value men is not loyal to you, not faithful to you. You just another number of all of his.
Okay, he does have a point about the high value man cheating, because especially if we're talking about in this realm, well, high value men were probably trained. They took this Kevin Samuels class on being promiscuous and not loyal. The problem he has is he's one of them. He just don't have the money. He's a straight up dusty. He does everything those high value men do, which is cheat on. That's probably why he has 5 baby mamas. He probably cheated on each and every one of them, by the way. And now he's trying to put that on other men when he needs to realize the problem is him. He went 0 for 5. 0 for 5.
Chicks. Whereas a nigga like me, I'm treating you like I'm acknowledging who you are. I'm making your voice be heard. I make your presence be heard. I'm giving you a little attention, a little bit, not sweating you, but I'm giving you a little attention, make you feel like a human being. And when you get around me, you can just be 100 and we just laugh.
We know that he's not like that because if he was really a cool guy, he's trying to say he's a cool guy when we know he's not. I would really like to talk to his kids' mothers. That's who I like to talk to. I like to get it from the horse's mouth because I'm sure what's the difference from him now and with his, I mean, he recently had some kids. These kids aren't that old. 0 for 5, bro. 0 for 5. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Snoopy. The low value men aren't loyal either, but I'd rather cry in a nice house or a nice vehicle than cry as a homeless person. Bars.
Talk. I can talk to you, Kendra G. Me and you conversate. Me and you can be conversating.
I'm sorry, so you don't speak well. Let me keep going.
To the morning we wake up.
No, the hell we wouldn't. No, the hell we would not. We conversate. This is the only exchange we ever gonna have on this damn YouTube channel. But let me say this, Jay. You talking a lot of good game, but you also have 3 baby mamas and 2 potential babies.
Oh, that's a hindrance?
Hold on, 2 potential baby mamas. So that's 5 women. Why couldn't you settle down with any of the women that had your children?
Right.
Because it's just like asking a woman that's sitting around here that got a high body count, one, and also got all of these baby daddies. How come all of those men?
I'm asking you. We're talking to you right now, Jay.
Never decided to marry you
because you're the one here with this dissertation and saying how what you were
right.
talking.
Let me pause this for a minute. Let me pause this for a minute. Phoenix Soul says this. He's breaking it down just like this. When he opens his mouth for anything other than eating, it's stupid. So breathing would be applicable here. I swear. Why seek knowledge? This fool, he is using her show as a debate. He probably has his dust cult in the chat. Bars. These males are gone. Just Delulu.
Say you this great man, women have fun with you, you all these great qualities. Why have you not settled down with any of the women that had your children?
Well, Kendra G, it's not like I'm doing this on purpose, right? Because I'm.
Remember how when somebody gets asked a direct question and they don't answer it? Remember when we went over John Major's tape when she asked him a direct question whether does he know that he injured, his love of his life, and he just went on about some other shit. He's doing the same thing. Let me keep it going.
I'm at an age where now, like waking up, seeing different women, it's embarrassing to me now. Now I feel like it's unstable compared to when I was in my younger years. I thought that I was the shit. But now I'm like 38, and I'm like, damn, I'm waking up with different women. That's not cool at all. I feel disgusted. So I started practicing sexual discipline. And
wait a minute. Let me go back here. He said he was practicing sexual discipline, but literally flies somebody out and then wants to jump in bed with them the first night. He forgot he said that.
Now I feel like it's unstable compared to when I was in my younger years. I thought that I was the shit. But now I'm like 38. And I'm like, damn, I'm waking up with different women. That's not cool at all. I feel disgusted.
And just remember now, he tried to wake up with another woman, but he says whether he did or not, which he probably did, if it is true what he's talking about, then he hasn't changed. He doesn't realize he hasn't changed. He has not changed at all. At all. Damn, I sound good tonight. Mr. Snoopy says this. Wait, let me go to Bridget real quick. Bridget says, didn't he mess with some of the women on his panel? Sure did. Yep. But he didn't have an issue with their high body count when he was trying to smash. I'm confused, bars. Nothing to be confused about. we know what's up with him. He's a Zoe. You know he's a Zoe.
So I started practicing sexual discipline, and I just been trying to find that right one.
Yeah, so what happened where was that sexual discipline when you were getting ready to knock boots with the woman you were saying had bad hygiene? Oh, got you.
And shit, I think I at least deserve something. And I didn't think having children for a man is a hindrance. But
having 5 children by 5 different women is a hindrance, sir. I don't see. There is a level of honesty with him, though. When they get to this point, that's a that's a hard 38 because he definitely looks like he could pass for 48 easy. But that's the funny part. He doesn't realize how he messed up his life. The next woman, look, who is he going to marry? Because if you marry this man, you're going to already automatically start in debt. Because 1 of 5 women, what? A child costs how much a year? Now, I he's not paying for that, but why is he banking on that? Why does he want to treat his kids so poorly that he wants to shortchange his kids? Because that's what he would have to do if he engaged in another relationship, which he's not going to do because that's not who he is. Because if it was what he was trying to do, he would be doing that. He would be looking for a relationship. He wouldn't even be on Kendra's show trying to be a clown. Why Seeking Knowledge breaks it down like this. With their record, black males are showing the world what we are dealing with. Yeah, I think he's a really good case study. They wonder why police takes them out when they get a hold of them. Yep. They don't respect the womb they came out of. Bars. He doesn't. He doesn't respect the women that gave him his children either. It's clear. It's clear he just sees them as a problem now. Mistress knew he started practicing because his pickings are getting slim. The rat girl, DJ, he waited for the plane to land. That is discipline for him. Oh man.
I don't never hear women tell women all of these expectations when they want expectations, but they got a lot of kids. Men is told to
go, lady. What a beautiful chocolate.
Love a woman, accept her for who she is, in the package that comes with her.
Now, see, that's the funny thing is, see, he's complaining about women that are in exactly the same situation he's in, which makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Let me play that back just a little bit.
Women, all of these expectations when they want expectations, but they got a lot of kids. Men is told to love a woman, accept her for who she is, in the package that come with her. How come you ain't pushing women off on me?
Well, first of all, Jay, I already told you the reason why I'm going hard. Jay, hold on, we both can't talk. This is your 3rd time on my show. You're supposed to only get 2 times. So at the 3rd time, it's time for me to just keep it funky and real with you. 2024. If you want to understand why you're not attracting that woman with good smelling vagina, this is the reason why. So you got the woman whose vagina smell bad, you could just fix it up. You could have kept it real with her, said, baby, we got to work on this hygiene. Got her some W.
Yeah, think about it. That's kind of like the guy, women bringing up men, who have to pay the light bill, or the black men that like John Majors and Jeezy, who when times are down hard, they of course they've been dating other races, but when times are hard, there's a time when a black man needs a black woman. Remember that crap?
Said she looked good. So that was just one area I got to work on. A woman that really has her stuff together, she's probably not, just like a man who really got themselves together might not be reaching out to a woman that got 3 baby daddies or 4 baby daddies. She might not get this guy that she desires. She might got to work with the man she get. So let's be clear. The only reason I'm going this hard with you is because it's your 3rd time calling me up. So I got to go hard now because you coming up here acting like you Steve Harvey or Russell Wilson, and baby boy.
I feel like I'm the shit. So you gonna just put a
I feel like I'm the shit. Oya Terminador and Negro says this: who is willingly having children with this fool? See, that's stank. Kendra's talking about. Yeah, that's that stank Kendra's talking about. Who else would even let him in their vicinity? Bars.
Harvey or Russell Wilson, and baby boy.
I feel like I'm the shit. So you gonna just you just gonna inflate my ego like that?
I'm not inflating your nothing. I'm just keeping it real to you so you can understand that the woman that had the smelly vagina, that was God's blessing to you. You should have got you some Dove, helped her wash her ass, and rock life out.
Okay, well, to be honest with you, I might not think I'm Russell Wilson, but I think I'm a better father than Steve Harvey. I'm raising my kids.
Oh my God. Do you see the delusion? And he's not alone. It's not just him. In Lapeef land, they all think like him. It's just totally impossible. He barely, at least Steve knows who his kids came from. This dude, he's not even sure. And I would like to hear from again, I would love to hear from his exes, if they were even exes, on how he treated them.
I don't raise no other man kids, especially put no other man kids above mine. To me, I think being a fatherhood is the top pinnacle of a man, right? And I got 3 beautiful black daughters where they can't say that I done left graveyards in their hearts and stuff like that. They wake up.
You never know. Every day. See, the funny thing is that we've already concluded that he's delusional. So why really, when somebody is delusional, why should you really believe things that come out of their mouth? It's all you can do is deduce with your own formula, read his body language, read his eye language, and decide for yourself whether he's telling the truth or not, or how to stitch his half-truths together. BM breaks it down like this. Welcome, BM. But when times are hard for us, they are nowhere to be found. That is so true. Yeah. When times are hard for a black man, that's when he needs a black woman. But when hard times are hard for us, like VM is saying, they are nowhere to be found. Or no, wait. No, they're on Kevin. They're in the manosphere talking shit. They don't want to hit. Yeah, that's where they are. Here we go.
Seeing their father. So I do believe that, yeah, Steve Harvey, he more in the limelight, but I think I'm a better father than that nigga.
You don't even know him. I wish I would stop talking about celebrities like y'all really know celebrities. You don't even know Steve Harvey besides what you see posted on television. So you can't speak from that perspective. Jay, we gotta go though. So are you up here really trying to meet somebody else?
Yes, I'm up here trying to at least find a woman that will at least come up here from Kendra G representation. Least shit. Wet wipes, something before you come to my fucking hotel. Clean your ass.
Wait. Low value man.
I should have. That's not too much ask for, Kendra G. Come on. I shouldn't be meeting women like, come on.
How could the woman reach out to you, honey?
Phoenix Soul breaks it down like this. I would like to know what he sees when he looks in the mirror. Me too.
On my channel, J Prince for President, the same way the other woman is on my name, J Prince. Oh, they say J Prince for the Street. I got another channel, but J Prince for President on my YouTube channel.
He sure comes off butthurt, in my opinion.
I met the other one, and we end up, inboxing, and I brought it on my channel.
So after that, Smelly vagina gate. You ended everything.
Remember now, he didn't have to have sex with her. He could have just enjoyed her company. They could have gone out, maybe had a couple drinks, maybe had some dinner, maybe go for a walk, maybe go for a swim. You know, indoor pool, since he's so fancy, right? He probably has an indoor pool, right? Mr. Snoopy, any woman who desires to talk to him after this needs to be dogged out. I mean, if they seen this, they need to see. That's true.
Well, I had to put her down slowly. It was like I didn't just say cut loose. I didn't want to do it like that because I was thinking about the respect for you. Right? I didn't want to treat your people badly like that.
Well, he didn't have to come up here and even mention her. Or at the very least, in this light, he could have just said, yeah, you know, it just didn't work out. You know, her and I are on two different levels, or whatever he wanted to come up with, whatever lie he wanted to make. But he didn't do that. He came on here to spew his Lapeef crap, and he did it. Here we go.
For me, just like you don't really represent me, you just want my show.
But
Lady Wendy, how disgusting and disrespectful. Send him a plastic doll and call it a day. Bars.
I want to put it like this. You got to think about this though, Kendra. Let's just say people come over here, they meet people, and let's just say people do some harm. Let's say they attract some crazy people.
That's not on me. I say it again. Whoever you know, that's not on me. It says it in the beginning. Whoever you meet is at your own risk. Kendra G is not reliable or liable for anybody you meet. So that's on you. But what you got to realize, Jay, and I stand by law of attraction. So whoever you are attracted is somebody like yourself. And unless you're going to change yourself, you're gonna keep attracting yourself. So you want to put the responsibility on everybody in the world except for your ass. Now, whoever reaches out to you is because of you. And it's that simple. Happy 2024. We got to go.
All right, Kendra G, thanks for having me up.
Bye, baby. And you cannot come back. This is your third.
Okay, well, I'm the president.
She cut him the hell out. She don't want to hear no last minute stuff or nothing. You know? Okay. All right, y'all. One more. Here we go.
How you doing, Kendra?
Good. Are you ready, honey?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm ready.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, child. This your first
Okay, we may not go all the way through him, but we'll check him out.
time here?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your name, love?
My name is Roger.
Your name is what?
Roger.
Roger?
Roderick.
Roderick. Where you calling me from, Roderick?
I'm calling from Mississippi right now.
Is that where you live?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, your phone's about to mess up. All right. How old are you, Roderick?
I am 36.
36. What you do for a living?
I actually have a nonprofit myself where I mentor the youth, and I do some contracting too with some nightclubs.
Contract with nightclubs. Do you have any children?
Yeah, I have two actually.
How old are your two kids?
My son is 6, and my daughter is 9.
Both by the same woman?
No, two different moms.
Have you ever been married?
I have, but it was when I was in chiropractic school. You know, it's not a long story, but you know, people make mistakes and go through things in life and learn from them.
Was it one of
He cheated on her. Let's just break it down. Hazel says this about Jay Prince. Jay Prince needs to get those roaches out of his hair. That's for sure.
your children's moms?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's your zodiac sign, Roderick?
I'm a Cancer.
Cancer. So we got Roderick, Mississippi, 36. Attitude, 6 to 9. Works at a 9. You own a nonprofit.
Oh, wait, he lives in public housing? Wow, that feels like he deserves a Bentley woman. Yeah. Wow, I didn't know he lived in public housing. You can't make this stuff up. Holy shit. Let me read this. I was caught off guard by this. Mr. Snoopy says this. He lives in public housing. Wow, and he feels like he deserves a Bentley woman. Yeah, you can't make this shit up.
You work at the nonprofit.
Own a nonprofit.
He owns a nonprofit. All right. Who you looking for tonight? What kind of woman you looking for, Roderick?
I'm looking for a genuine woman, you know, someone who's realistic, because, you know, it's a lot of unrealistic mindsets out here nowadays.
What's some unrealistic things that you hear?
Well, I could go on about
Phoenix, so the fuck, he all 46.
about that, you know, because I have a channel on TikTok too where I talk about some of these things. But I advocate against child abuse prevention and alienating kids from the fathers.
Okay.
Right?
Oh,
That's something that's
no.
huge in the world
Okay.
that happens, you know, and a lot of people don't like talking about it. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, so he's a misogynist. He's a professional misogynist. That's what's going on. Basically, what's going on is that he's down for throwing children back to the wolves. Like, because listen to this. Listen to what he said.
You know, because I have a channel on TikTok too where I talk about some of these things. But I advocate against child abuse prevention and alienating kids from the fathers.
Okay.
Right? Because that's something that's
Kids from the fathers. And I guarantee you, you know what a bunch of those fathers are like? You know that judge who got jumped? He would be this guy right here would be one of those guys who go, no, you got to go back to your dad. I don't care if he's crazy. You got to grow up with your father. Even though he'd be, you know, and that reminds me, tomorrow we have this show coming up. Pimp Culture, tomorrow night. You have to check it out. This is all about what's going on in the community. You know, when it has to do with trafficking. And what we can do, we're going to go through situations, and then we're going to go through what we can do to kind of help our youth, both young boys and young girls, avoid being trafficked. That's tomorrow night. Pimp Culture right here at DJ Torch and Friends Live Network. I knew it. Okay, let's see what he was wrongfully incarcerated for. I'm putting my hat on. Here we go. I don't believe it. Sorry. So he's running a nonprofit for butthurt men, basically. It takes a lot to get thrown in jail because even the courts know you can't earn money if you're in jail. So I'm not sure if I believe him. He probably has some other things on his jacket. Let me. He really didn't explain it. He kind of bounced around. Oh, sorry. My bad, folks. My bad. Let me get back here. Damn. Okay, here we go. My bad. Here we go. You guys are probably saying, what's going on with Torch?
you know, and I'm one of the men who have actually, that's something that's huge in the world that happens, you know, and a lot of people don't like talking about it.
And you know what's funny? It always seems to be the guys that have been to prison or jail that always talk about being wronged by their women. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Can you guys hear me? Mic check 1 2. Oh, okay. You can hear me, but not the audio, right? Okay. But yeah, it always seems, because I've been rolling around the YouTube, and it seems like thank you, Golden Lady. It seems like all the men that think they were done wrong by women, a lot of them have jackets. A lot of them have jackets. Like this guy right here. I bet he's a nonprofit. I don't think so. For men who were alienated from their kids, probably because he were in prison. And now you notice that he kind of bumbled that. Let me play it again, but he kind of bumbled it. Listen.
And I'm one of the men who have actually been, I was wrongfully incarcerated for, something that wasn't, what they claim that men don't pay child support, which I.
So I guess he's saying that he was incarcerated for not paying child support. And we all know you have to be way behind in child support. So I'm just not, I got to hear the whole story. I don't believe what he's saying. You Golden Lady says this, you can't keep them from committing crime. Once upon a time, it was illegal for them to even look at a WW, and they still couldn't be kept away from them. But somehow one person can keep them from their kids. Bars. Let me see if I can get. You guys need to see. Yeah, I'm going to put myself to the side because you need to see his facial expressions. This is important. Here we go.
I pay like close to $1,500 a month in child support and still alienated from my kids. You understand what I'm saying?
Still alienated from his kids. See, the courts aren't going to let that happen unless you did something to make it happen. And see, that's the problem I have with a lot of stuff, and especially the red pill dudes, is they tell you their side of the story. They're not telling you the whole story. Okay? I rarely run into a woman who doesn't want their father's, their kid's father to be away. There's usually a reason, like a key reason, okay, or a Tanea situation where the guys are just nuts. And so the problem is these guys don't think there's anything wrong with them. I've seen it today where on this video where this dude who had just been running amok on YouTube and running amok in life and breaking laws, and he thought he was an okay guy. He really did. But if he went to court, right, they wouldn't tell him he was an okay guy. And you see, and you want to see something, you know what the funny thing about it is? The guy who jumped the judge was jumping in delusion. He thought he really was going to walk after doing all that damage to other human beings, mostly women. He really thought he was going to walk. I understand he's got a mental issue, but it doesn't stop the delusion. Remember now, I don't go for that when you're 30 years old and you jump a judge that you should be given a break, because you should have. The system did not fail him. What failed him is the fact that he didn't go to a therapist, because the system probably would have paid for it, because they would have said, last thing we want this guy doing is jumping judges, which he ended up doing. But anyway, let's go back to this guy right here, who is claiming that he pays $1,500 a month for child support, and he's kept away from his children, but he won't tell us really the whole story. Why?
For them, both kids.
Listen to me, like, and it's Kendra, and I've been watching you for a while, and much respect to you. But I actually,
and this is a question out for Kendra. I thought, where are those $100,000 men that you were talking about? Because he ain't one of them, and we know that Zoe wasn't one of them, and we know that what's his name? Mr. Lapeef wasn't one of them either. Not Lapeef, Mr. Lapeef, but the guy from Lapeef. So I mean, he wasn't one of them either. None of them had no $100,000 a year, and they definitely weren't stable. So let's keep it going now.
Used to work for the state. Why help?
You
Why
know,
help?
because he kind of looks like a younger version of Ernesto from the Shirley Strawberry story, which we will be breaking that down on Saturday, by the way. Tomorrow, Pimps, Saturday, Ernesto. Along with some other stuff. We got Cheaters on Saturday. We got Pimps tomorrow. Let's keep it going.
Families, a lot of people don't like to hear these type of things, but fathers are being kept away from their children for reasons that don't even make sense. You understand?
Okay. I think we show the reasons on Sundays. Oh my God! Actually, tomorrow you're going to see the reasons. Tomorrow, let me tell you. My crew's they've been burning the midnight oil. The show tomorrow is going to be deep. See, the painful part of this is that he's not explaining or at all, which is terrible, is fathers that are not supposed to be fathers. Thank you, Hazel. Fathers that are not supposed to be fathers. We're going to be breaking that down for you tomorrow. Fathers that are not supposed to be fathers. You're going to see that tomorrow. And you're going to think back to this guy right here and look at him like he's fun. There's something wrong with him. Here we go.
I'm saying from good fathers, that is.
I think.
Yeah, good. Now he cleaned it up. He said good fathers, that is.
Hey, listen, I think everyone can admit that there are times when women, this happens, not saying it happens all the time, but I think we can agree that there are some women that might keep their child away from the child's father for reasons that aren't fair, other than we're not in a relationship no more, so she might be bitter. That's not a fair reason. A fair reason is if the father's
okay, but there's the other. Okay, let her finish.
A fair reason is if your child would be with this man and your child's in danger and any reason. But if you are just a woman,
exactly, and I'm sorry, but if you're getting out of if you've been incarcerated. You've been incarcerated probably because for 90% of the time you were deemed a menace to society. So if you are a menace to society, there is a really good chance you're going to be a menace to your children too. Again, you got to catch tomorrow's show to see why I feel that way.
Who is upset that he moved on and doesn't want to be with you, that is not a good reason to keep your child away from the father. I can agree with that.
Absolutely. And it's more common than you think, Kendra, and of course.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I would really like him to explain how he got into prison. I know it's not just for the child support. I will say it might have finished him off. It might have been that last strike or whatever you want to call it. But I know that's not the sole reason.
The cases are detailed and case by case reasons, but it's so quick.
I mean, think about it like this. Kevin Samuels didn't pay child support for 10 years, maybe 12. They didn't put him in jail. They put him in jail for briefly, but they didn't incarcerate him. This guy sounds like he went to prison.
Easily to not believe a father when they're talking about these type of things. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, I want to say this, and I'm not taking away what you're saying, and I agree to it. I think the solution is both parties, men and women, got to start, researching who you procreate with more.
Absolutely, yeah. It definitely takes a vetting, but like I said,
he did obviously. Well, we're not going to get into that. Look, I'm sorry, but his cover is blown. Somehow he got incarcerated. Okay. Exactly my point. Let me break it down. Let me start. Sorry, guys, got to go. Okay, why is seeking knowledge? I almost got anyway. So why is seeking knowledge? You have a nice night. Thank you for coming through. Hazelbuck breaks it down just like this, though. If the father is abusive to the mother and the community, of course, the mother will be concerned for her children. Bars. And unfortunately, it's like this. We went over the DV rates in the Black community. Black women report Black women who reported it, it's already at 40%. That's for Black women that reported it. Now, let me make this point again. I need to go on the big screen for a minute right here. Okay, just for a second here. Okay, one, the stats are this. 40% of the Black women in the community reported DV. Fact two, Black women report DV the least. That means, okay, that we know the number is way over 40% for the total amount of women that are DV'd. Hey, so when you hear this guy, men like this tell the story like he's saying, there are situations where, you know, the woman is being bitter. But I'm telling you, it's like, I don't know, 1 out of every 30, 50 women, maybe. That's the point. Otherwise, it's like they're splitting up because it's like, look, it's survival out here. And you see how these men act, they ain't gonna protect you. And you'll find out more, you'll see more tomorrow and even more on Sunday. Saturday, we're gonna have a ball though. Saturday's a ball, but tomorrow and Sunday is education and protection. Okay, I'm gonna get off the screen. Here we go. Okay, here we go.
When I was during the time frame, I was in college, you know, or whatnot, and you know, it happened, you know, and I do right by my children. You understand?
Okay, so he got somebody pregnant in college. He didn't have to. He doesn't realize that he didn't have to do that. It's like 4.5, Miss RV, and we are unalived. Yeah, every 4.5. So it's scary for Black women and their children. Bars. Tanya Sweat says this. I think they mad that technology has even the playing field to where they can't hide who they are anymore. Bars. That one thing I've learned about a lot of people who lived a life of crime is they always think they're still getting away with it. Even though the world is crumbling around them, they still think they're getting away with it. And they end up in front of a judge. Here we go.
From me, nobody can assume
What if,
that I
okay,
don't, you know?
so one of the cousins, since we're talking about this, one of the cousins is telling me to ask you, do you pay child support?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you pay child support and they still don't allow you to see your children?
Yes, that's a straight legitimate fact. My
So
daughter,
go ahead.
my daughter is 9 years old now, and I haven't seen my daughter in 5 years, and I've been paying child support ever since.
What is the reason why you can't see your daughter?
Well, a lot of moms they relocate, right, with the child from another. They move to another.
That's another sign. Usually when someone relocates, right, they're doing it for a reason, like for survival. I'm not buying this guy's story. He's leaving out too many important details.
A lot of communication.
Like, how did that happen? Like, how did he get incarcerated? Can he be specific? Because he wasn't specific about it. He kind of bobbled words around, then tried to make it kind of sound like I had to do with the child support thing. But if he paid child support, right? How can you go to prison for child support if you're paying child support? If you listen long enough, they always expose themselves.
You understand? And they do that. They do these type of things, and then they make you take them to court, and then there's a legality process.
A woman doesn't make a man take them to court. There's a disagreement, and then it's adjudicated. Nobody can force you to go to court. He can just not show up. It won't be a good idea, but he doesn't have to show up. She does not have a chain around his neck. Okay. What he could have done is thought about a long time ago and handled his life right. Remember now, he said he went. Uh-oh, I'm back up on the big screen. Here I go. Remember now, he said he was incarcerated for not paying child support. But then he turned around now, as you all heard, and he said that he always paid child support. So then if that's the case, then what really got you incarcerated? That's what I want to know. That's the breakdown right there. Here we go.
Through it, where you have to pay money for attorneys and all the attorneys don't do right. You
Wait a minute. Now he's complaining about attorneys. She has to pick from some attorneys too, and she might not have less money than you. Excuses, fellas. This is a perfect example of why you should either be celibate or extremely careful and strap up. So you don't have to put yourself in a position where you're telling excuses on Kendra G's show as well. And what's funny to me is that the only problem I have right now is I thought Kendra G's show was supposed to be for dating, not excuses and not for debates. But it's turning that way. It's turning into kind of an excuse debate show now. And I guarantee you, her whole male dating pool comes from the manosphere. I guarantee you. They all come from the manosphere. Mistress Newbie breaks it down. Wait, let me go up here to Phoenix Soul real quick. That's the same. Yeah, that's the same for addicts and alcoholics. They all think no one knows and they're functional. Correct. He's giving me eat the cake anime vibes. Exactly. Miss RV says, nope. He can take her to court. If he can't see those kids, he's probably a threat to that woman. He's lying. Bars. Mr. Snoopy breaks it down like this. I know two men whose kids live in another state. They travel to pick up their kids weekly for every other week. If you want to see your kids bad enough, you will make a way. Bars. Let's listen.
And think, oh, court is easy. Court is not an easy process.
No, it's not.
Right?
No, it's not. But everybody has to go through it. A lot of reading, a lot of writing. You know, you can sit all day, at a free legal office if you wanted to. If you're really dedicated and trying to see your kids, you could go to a free legal office. All states have them, where you could sit down all day, every day if you wanted to, and ask and get advice. Then you can get on YouTube, and then you can get on Google, and you can get on one of those legal channels. You could do all that, or you could make excuses on Kendra G's show.
It's not an easy process, Kendra. I don't know if you've ever been through a court process at all, but court's not an easy process.
No, I haven't.
I have a lot. Not for his specific issue, but for other shit. Yes. Yep. You go in prepared, bro. That's what you do. I walked out happy because I was prepared. Had nothing to do with child support or nothing. Nope. Nothing like that. It was a speeding ticket. Yep. That's it. That's all I got for y'all. Couple tickets. The man thing has been going on for so long. We need to get away from that. What we need to do is that whole mentality about the man. The man. You have to accept that as part of, until you go vote, you got to accept it a part of this, the part of survival. What can you do? See, what can you do not to have to see the man? What can you do? Not run amok, not make women pregnant when they weren't supposed to be pregnant. You know, by the time you're 18 or 19, you know better. That's how I see it. Phoenix Soul breaks it down like this. Yeah, she probably has a protection order against this sass. I agree. Yeah, let's see if we get there. We might get there. I said it a long time ago. This is Phoenix Soul, by the way. These dating shows are a disservice to women. Yeah, I'm starting to see that. There's no way I would be trying to feed other women to the vampires bars. I mean, Kendra's got to know the quality of the guys on here is not really. I mean, how many? I think I've seen every, maybe. I'll be nice. I think 1 in every 20 of the men on her show, they actually have some potential to them. But remember, the reason why these shows, I don't blame her for that. I don't. Because really, quite honestly, when you think about it, men that have their shit together and are responsible and have good qualities and good character, they can find women without having to go on a show. The Rat Girl breaks it down like this. DJ, they grew accustomed to not being challenged or corrected. Bars. Yeah, I pray no sister DM this nut, but I'm afraid, Hazel, I'm sorry, we both know they are. They are. Here we go.
The record process.
Right.
I want to say this, and I want to be sympathetic to your situation, but are you looking for somebody else to date?
I mean, yeah, but it's hard to find someone because, like I heard the lady on the last live, she was like, I don't want a man with baby mama drama, right? You understand what I'm saying?
And he has that. To me, it's like this. He's been incarcerated. If you don't have to, look, I know the pickings are slim, but incarceration, I'm not saying that should count the guy out, but if you have other options, ladies, he should be at the bottom. Unless like you, he shows you his jacket and it was like he accidentally jaywalked, and for some reason the police officers went crazy. He'd have to have a weird story like that, if you know what I mean. Otherwise, no. Incarceration, no. I'm telling you, if you want to be happy in your life, incarceration, no. From a man, no. Even if you've been incarcerated, I'm sorry, women recover better than men do when it comes to prison. They just do.
It's for men, we don't mind meeting a woman who have kids and the dad might not be quote unquote a good dad, right? And we'll accept that.
No, that's not true. There are some men who are on record saying they will not date a woman that has a crazy baby daddy.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not as common as women saying they don't want to deal with it. To me, it's not. Because, like, just say, for example, a man will meet a woman and she has some issues with the baby daddy not doing right. And a man will step up and be that role figure, that male role figure for that.
How can you be a male role figure if your life puts you in, you got incarcerated? What kind of role figure can you be? Oh, you guys didn't think about that. The best role model is one that kept himself out of trouble, not got into it. Yeah, he does look he does look high.
If he's not there. You understand what I'm saying? In my opinion.
I mean, we're going to disagree on this one because I feel like some men that have a lot of children still always have a chance to meet someone else new. But that's really not the point of my show in particular. Right. So again, are you here because you want to meet a new woman?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess we went there because you said you want a woman that's realistic. So when
Yeah,
you
let me
meant
pause right here
realistic,
because we have some good bars happening right here. Hazelbeck says, I pray no sister DM this nut. And then Mistress Newbie replied, Hazelbug, there will be women with the thought of every man deserves a second chance. And you know something, Mistress Newbie, unfortunately, you're correct. And a lot of the young ladies, well, they end up on our Sunday show. Here we go.
are you meaning that she should be realistic that you have baby mama drama?
No, I mean realistic with life. You know, like just in
No,
general.
wait a minute. You do it. He has worse than baby mama drama. He has prison drama.
I mean, I think that question kind of answers itself. You know, just being realistic, because a lot of people aren't realistic, in my opinion.
Okay, I just want to ask this, and I'm gonna keep it going. You said one of your children you haven't seen in 5 years. Now, is it like a restraining order? You're not allowed to see her?
No, not at all.
Oh, you're not allowed to see her via
No.
the court.
I don't have a restraining order or none of that. It's like what I'm saying is that there are women, if I may answer, there are women who actually will alienate a child, a father.
Oh, no, I'm talking about, I don't want to talk broad. I'm trying to talk about you specifically in this moment.
Okay.
So to understand this situation, you are not able to see your daughter. Like if you try to go see your daughter on Christmas, she won't let you in the house.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is that her mom relocated to another state.
And do you know where the state is?
Well, yeah.
Wait a minute. How old is she if her mom has to relocate and she had to go with her mom? How can he blame her? She must be pretty young if she had to leave with her mom. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute.
It is, but if I'm not able to communicate with the mom, then these type of moms will claim that they're having difficulties. You understand what I'm saying?
He's not being completely honest. I'm not saying he's lying. I think some of what he's saying is true, but a lot of it he's not. Is not the whole. It's not like he's not being completely truthful.
And you won't have an opportunity to even see the child unless
you have. Okay, you have the mom's number. You call her, she won't answer.
I've been talking to her dad for quite some time, and he has a difficulty with trying to get her to do what's right.
Wait a minute. How old is she?
Her dad told me that it wasn't about the child, it was about me and the fact that we're not together anymore.
Okay, I get that, but this is just okay. I'm gonna move forward.
Please.
So
come on, Kendra. Please ask how old she is. I know I'm being a little nosy, but I think the fact that he has to go through her mom and dad. Oh my God! Oh, it should have hit me. He wasn't being truthful. He did some raw shit. Think about it. Think about it. What grown woman, right? What grown woman has to go through their mom and dad to communicate with the father's kids? I mean, the father about the kids. Something real bad happened. Bridget, I think you're onto something. He did something. And he's got some gray hair, so he's got to be in his 40s. And he's talking to somebody who's young enough that they're living at home still with their mom and dad. And he made the excuse that he couldn't see his kids because his mom moved away. Her mom moved away. The daughter, his baby mama's mom moved away. Why didn't she stay? You see what I'm saying? If he was so high value or had any value, why didn't he just pay for her to stay nearby? Something's not clicking right. Something's not clicking, folks. Something's not right. Indiana mom, she said, yeah, I think you got it. She sounds like she's under 18, and that's why he got locked up. Yeah, I don't think he's, woo, this is getting deep. Yeah. Yep. He probably got arrested for being with an underage child and got her pregnant. The grandparents moved and they won't let him contact or see the mother or baby. And maybe he's not, he's making it sound like he's supposed to see the kid. Maybe he's not even supposed to see the kid. It could get, Miss RV, I'm going to look up this guy, see if he might have something, he might have some dirt. He might have some dirt. Here we go.
Where your daughter lives, it's your daughter, right? So you're telling me
exactly, Mr. Snoopy. Dig, Kendrick, dig.
On a plane, went to the mama's house, you cannot get in the house.
Oh, wait.
Well, no, because like I was telling you, Kendra, when there's a disagreement, if a relationship ends, like I ended a relationship because
No, Roderick, I'm asking you a clear question.
Right.
If you got on the plane to go see your daughter and you went to the house, are you telling me she would not let you into the house?
Yes, that's
okay.
true. Yes, but let me just explain. Everything has an explanation to it logically. You understand what I'm saying? When I did that. But you know what she did? She filed for a restraining order.
Oh, there it is. There it is, folks. There. Is it? Okay, look, let me put my head down for a minute. Is it me, or did he just say not more than 10 minutes ago he did not have a restraining order? Let me hear it again.
Explain. Everything has an explanation to it logically. You understand what I'm saying? When I did that. But you know what she did? She filed for a restraining order, right?
Being Soul says this. He doesn't need to be on a dating show. He doesn't. No. Yeah, called it. He forgot what he was supposed to say. That's for sure. Yeah. And the courts don't. I mean, if he had to fly somewhere, okay. There's logicality. Oh my God, I can't say. There's logically, and then there's the truth. Bars. Exactly. Why would someone file a restraining order if the loving father is paying child support? This is where it's starting to crumble, folks.
She filed right. Because she was still hurt that we weren't together anymore. Is what I'm saying.
So in the court of law, you can't get some type of agreement of what you see.
You can't put on a restraining order, keep them away from me because I'm so hurt that we're not together. How does that sound, folks? That doesn't sound, it just doesn't make sense. If anything, if she was really, think about it, if she was really that hurt about him leaving her, right? Then she would try to make excuses on why he should come see the child so she could see him. Tanya Sweat says this, sounds like some statutory type of stuff to me. It seemed like the girl's mother of the woman he had a child with is protecting her daughter. Bars. Exactly. Wait, yeah, who filed for the restraining order? Let's find out that. That'll tell us right there.
Explanation to it logically. You understand what I'm saying? When I did that, I did that. But you know what she did? She filed for a restraining order, right? She filed right. Because she was still hurt that we weren't together anymore.
That's a lie.
If you got on the plane to go see your daughter and you went to the house, are you telling me she would not let you into the house?
Yes, that's true. Yes. But let me just explain. Everything has an explanation to it logically. You understand what I'm saying? When I did that, I did that. But you know what she did? She filed for a restraining order, right?
Remember now, he said he didn't have a restraining order. So don't get me wrong. There is a little bit of semantics because you can file for a restraining order and not get one. But still, the fact of the matter is he should have brought that up earlier when she asked him about it. He should have said, oh yeah, I don't have a restraining order, but she so did file for a restraining order. See, he should have said that. Yeah.
Right. Because she was still hurt that we weren't together anymore. Is what I'm saying.
So in the court of law, you can't get some type of agreement of what you see in your child?
You can, but what I'm saying to you is that takes money. I was actually wrongfully incarcerated, right? For my son. My son was physically abused. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Kendra, follow my page on TikTok.
No, it's okay.
That takes money. I was actually wrongfully incarcerated, right? For my son. My son was physically abused. You understand what I'm saying?
By who?
Kendra, follow my page on TikTok. It's called
I'm not.
Well, you don't know all the truth, though, is what I'm saying.
Baby, that's not what I'm here for either. I'm here for a dating show, honey.
Oh, I understand.
So I'm just gonna be honest. So I want to be sympathetic.
He didn't come up here. He didn't come up here for a dating show. He didn't come up here for a date. If no one should want to be around this man, there's nothing he has to offer you.
I'm not
unless you want pain.
Go research your TikTok.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. We don't think we even got through it. So, what are your requirements again for a woman?
Well, like I said, to be realistic in life, right? To not be unrealistic. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, not be unrealistic. What are your deal breakers?
She's just trying to get him off the show now.
Or to, to not want to be, to have unrealistic expectations. To just say, for example, like I like provide, right? I like for a woman to be feminine. I don't like a masculine woman.
Oh, here we go again. Now you see where the feminine masculine thing comes from. It comes from men who have been incarcerated. So an incarcerated man is telling women how to be women.
You know, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
Like to provide?
Yeah.
Of course, provide, provision, that kind of same stuff.
So you know what I'm going to say to that.
Okay.
If you have the money to provide, why don't you just spend the money to see your child?
Bars. She got him. Sometimes Kendra be making me mad, but you know, sometimes she knows how to checkmate a dude too. She can checkmate a dude. I'll tell you that. Kendra can. She probably could do this more often, but I understand that she doesn't want to be in a situation where she's driving men away by outsmarting them. But he ran into that punch. You know, Indiana mom breaks it down like this: the stat, grape, his abuse, etc., was all him. Yep, he did it. He's on her show to get sympathy and a free therapy session. Bars.
Kendra, I have an attorney, right? I have an attorney. Okay. The court is a process. You know that court's a process.
No shit. She knows that. She's a smart woman. She knows court is a process. Cases could take up to 3 to 5 years, sometimes 7. Who knows, depending on what it is.
People say that, like what you just said, You said it like it's easy. You said it like it's if you know anything about court, you would know
trying
that
to tell somebody who's well versed in basically life about life. And he's the one who got in trouble and was in prison, incarcerated. He just said it costs money, but then he says he has a lawyer. Which one is it? But then before, remember, he was claiming that he was incarcerated for not paying child support. But then he's later on said that he paid child support. Which one is it? El Viero Press, welcome. But you would be surprised what men and women did with the inmates at all the male max security prisons I worked at. Ouch, I know. I don't want to know. Man, I do not want to know. Hazel breaks it down like this. Yeah, court is hard if you're a criminal. Bars.
not easy. It's not a snap of a finger. Court can be dragged, so it's not something that you just pay the money to see your child. It doesn't work like that, Kendra.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
I'm
but you
not
see,
aware.
he remember now he lost child custody somehow. Maybe because he was incarcerated, but the bottom line is he lost child custody. Somebody down the line decided either agreed with the parents or the parents in this fact, because it sounds like he made a little girl pregnant. Or the courts agreed or said that he's not ready to see the kids. There's something wrong with him. Wow, El Video Press. I have seen men and women lose everything to have sex with an inmate. Dang.
Of the process, so that is true.
You're not.
Okay. So, but outside of that, you will provide for your woman.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want her to be okay. I think I cut you off. What was you saying along with that?
Well, yeah, just attitude. Not knowing how to communicate. Just that masculine energy. A feminine woman always wins. When it comes to having a man that wants to do for. Not a masculine.
See, that's the point I was trying to make a long time ago about the manosphere. If you notice, he's using all the buzzwords, right? Remember when I made that what people would call a derogatory term, that all the men in the manosphere are crims? Hey, I might not be spot on, but it's doggone close. It's just the mentality. I mean, he sounds just like a manosphere robot right now.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Does she have to look a certain way? No. Does she have to make a certain amount of money?
Exactly, Bridget. Feminine this, feminine that.
Let's do the say again.
No.
Let's do the Kendra can.
Well, I was in my car. I didn't even expect for you to hit the button, but I'm had to get out.
Yeah. Okay. You guys see your legs? Are you looking?
I guess I can pop it up.
Manchurian Menace.
Ready for your Kendra fan. Hold on. 1 second. My bad. Give me a second. Trying to prop. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. I'm trying to prop the phone up, I guess. Can you see my legs?
Okay. All right, we got you.
He's in decent shape. I'll say that much.
I ain't got nobody to hold my phone.
No, you're fine. Ooh, child. Now you know there's a lot of questions. Okay, just to be clear, are you in the process to see your daughter? Is that process in motion?
I've spent over $35,000 with all my kids. That's what you don't understand, Kendra.
Well, no, listen.
I don't know about that. Indiana mom says this. Depending on the state, if parents aren't married to each other, the mother automatically gets full legal and physical custody at birth. Women are naturally, this is Hazelbug, women are naturally feminine and masculine. Gotta be in this world, should.
You always
So
get
I'm over these knuckle dog draggers steadily talking about feminine energy that they haven't even studied to know what it is exactly.
me. I just asked you a question. I said, are you in the process to see your child?
Yes.
Okay, that's the question. Your voice went low. I think the audio changed. Are we going to Bluetooth now?
No,
Okay, there we go.
no. I said,
That's better. We got it. All right, Roger.
Javier Perez says this: I have never been with a Black woman that wasn't feminine. So they should stop. They should just stop. Bars.
When was your last relationship?
it was probably last year.
Last year. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have
And
to
he's
answer,
kind of,
but
his eyes were moving around.
ask, when was the last time you was intimate with someone?
Well, I haven't been intimate with someone in probably about 8 months or so.
8 months. Are you on a celibacy journey?
Yeah.
Until relationship, marriage?
To a relationship.
He's lying. I think it was forced celibacy.
All right, it's a relationship. Roderick, what's the age
You
range
know,
you would
the kind that they put you on if you're an offender, if you get my drift.
say? You're 36.
I'm pretty. I prefer an older woman.
Older woman. Okay, what's that
He wants
age
to be
range?
taken care of.
35 and up.
35 and up. Should she be in Mississippi?
No.
No.
Wait, how old is he? Older women. So I guess, well, he might be 40 and then, okay, we'll see.
Do you mind if she has kids?
I don't mind.
Do you want more children?
I mean,
Whoever, you better ask, if you got kids, ladies, and you want to date this guy, you better ask him why his mother is keeping her kid away. See what I'm saying? Or her grandmother.
But that's not my decision. That's a woman's decision.
Okay. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
3 flaws.
Dude, you were incarcerated. You got some flaws. Kick it out.
Patient. So I, work on patience, of course. I had to slow down because I work a lot, and that was one of the things in my last relationship where I worked a lot. I wasn't home a lot because I had 3 jobs, and my grammar.
Okay. And Roderick, why would I want to be lucky to be with you?
Because I bring a lot to the table, a realistic man.
Yeah, a lot to the table. An issue with your young baby mother, because if she's living at home, she probably is pretty young, and you were formerly incarcerated. Yeah, I'm sure you bring that to the table too. If I was him, I would have said something like, "Hey, I'm bettering. Each and every day I'm bettering myself." Some crap like that, which he probably is not going to do, but still, I'm going to lie for him anyway.
Got a good relationship with my mom. Had a good relationship with my dad. Before he passed, he was military. And got goals, got planes. I started a team.
Newbie says this: we tap into our masculinity if we have to go into defense or correct a behavior that can negatively impact the family. Bars.
For my daughter, even aside paying child support, I started a business for her that's building money, setting up college funds and stuff. But just in general. So I'm a goal-oriented man, and I know how to treat a woman.
He knows how to treat a woman, and hopefully.
All right, that's it, everybody. Let me kick this in. If you like the show, put a 1 in the chat, and let's see. Right now, I'm going to hit the beat. Well, let me see. Let me drop the link for a few minutes, just in case somebody wants to come up and say something about this man. But this was a damn good show. Y'all. I think it went pretty decent. I'm going to leave the link up just in case somebody comes up. Remember tomorrow, let me put it back on up put it up on the screen. We're going to go through pimp culture tomorrow. It's going to be a deep show. It's about traffickers, about creeps and traffickers and weird stuff that has damaged the community. That's going to be tomorrow. So everybody, here we go. I'm going to hit the beat right now. Me too, Mistress Newbie. I'm wondering. I'm on a cliffhanger too. I'm almost tempted to go. No, I'm not going to do it. I was going to think about no, but I'm on a cliffhanger too. If anybody finds out more about this guy, let me know. Here we go. All right. In the mix tonight, Miss RB in the house.
Say what's wrong or right.
Katie Brown. Bridget Mouton.
It's not hard to fool me.
Colombiano Quest.
Cause I'm addicted to the good life.
Indiana.
Yeah. Lead the way.
Hazel Bud.
I follow.
Cold Reflection.
No need to say.
Phoenix. Oh.
Where we are heading now, babe.
Mistress Newbie.
I follow. To the edge of it all. To the edge of it all. So tell your good night.
That's right.
Cause I'll find a better one.
Kittens in cap. In the cloud.
Susceptible night. Before the moment flies.
On your sweat.
So tell your good night. Cause I'll find a better one.
The rock girl.
Susceptible night.
While you're seeking knowledge.
Before the moment flies. It's not a problem.
Rock our guy. Lady Ring.
Cause I know what I'm getting into.
Yes.
Yeah. Nothing can stop me.
Lady.
Cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize. Lead the way. I follow. No need to say. Where we are heading now.
BM.
I follow. To the edge of it all. So tell your good night.
Oh yeah, coming at door Negro.
Yeah. Susceptible night. Before the moment flies. Before it flies. So tell your good night.
Break it down, break it down.
Cause I'll find a better one. Susceptible night. Before the moment flies.
All right, everybody. Let's be that torch. I am out of here.